Hello, everyone. This is Jean. Welcome to Spiritual World. It's been turbulent few years for me, and I am back. So I do not always post videos on a consistent basis because right now I'm focusing on miracle stories. I want to bring some love to this world. That's why I am creating some miracle story shorts. But today I'm here to talk to you guys about a book that I recently read. I'm still reading. Fantastic book. If you have the option, please read it. I will actually have a link below on where to see and where to purchase the book, because don't worry, there's no endorsement. I'm just here to promote the book because I love it. Now, the book that I'm talking about is called The Spiritual Laws by Vincent Guillem. Sorry, I have a hard time saying his last name there. But it talks about the different kind of world that exists out there. First, you have the spiritual world that exists out there. And the spiritual world is fascinating because it never ends. It just constantly exists. It's just constantly there and constantly there, where all the high vibration and high level entities exist there. And they're there. And they just stay there. And whereas the astral world is a different world that exists, but it will degenerate and regenerate. It will degenerate and regenerate. It's a world that exists where there is a lower astral. There's people from the lower astral entities. And there's also people from the higher astral entities, meaning that people that are very lower, they're very low vibration, like very low, like they are stuck with like ego, no feelings, and just very negative people. They reside there. And the people that are very high astral are filled with love, compassion, kindness, and they're residing in the higher astrals. Now, if you have to compare this to the physical world, you would think of it like this. There is like the coffee grain is like Earth, and then you have a balloon that is the size of the astral world. Now, it's super fascinating because it's super powerful, because it allows for us to understand, oh, there's the astral world. Now, we're here to talk about why evil exists in this world. Now, a long time we wonder, why is there like this people like going for war, harming one another, killing, murder, and all of that. We have to understand those are people that are very, like, most of the time are new souls. And we call them like primates because they're new to Earth and they're trying to adapt. They don't understand what's going on Earth. They're like, okay, so everyone's violent, so I'll be violent back. Everyone does mean things to me, I'll be mean to them back. It's a learning process to them, and it's okay. They're just learning. So that's what they do. But of course, it's a bit hard because sometimes you just go, ooh, that's like very intense. Why are people doing this? So they're adapting and they're learning. And there's this other type of people. There are different kind of souls. So they're actually souls that have been reincarnating constantly. They're called the stragglers because they don't learn the life lesson. They don't learn the life lesson. And because they don't learn the life lesson, and they just say, oh, I know there's the law of love, but I don't want to be like that. And I'm just going to remain no feeling, egotistical. I don't want to be nice to people. I'm just going to care about myself and power. And eventually people that are in the stragglers and in the primates, they will eventually feel very tired and unhappy, and they're going to be like, I'm so unhappy here. Like, this is not what I'm supposed to do. And eventually they'll want to grow and they will move. And then once they do that, they just say, oh, I cannot stay there. And that's the moment when a higher astral entity will go down to the lower astral and try to help the person from the lower astral upward. And that is when, like, they get the help that they need, whenever they finally have this realization of how unhappy they are, right? But there's also coming with this, we have to understand people from the lower astrals, usually they cannot go up to people in the higher astral. There's a protection barrier, because this protection is allowing the protection for the higher astral being to be full on protected. And for the higher astral beings to go to the lower astral to help someone up, it's like going to a room full of smokes, and it's hard, and it's like lots of smoke, and they don't feel good there. And this is all I wanted to share when it comes to the astral world and why is there evil in the world. So I hope you enjoyed this series. I will try to update as soon as I get more interesting content for you. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.